looks like we've got our second Fey mood here, and it's one of the new people, MrBillyMays. He's one of the last 8 that got in. Let me pull up my list here real quick, and I'll go through the quick list of individuals that came in with the last wave. It says it's our 4th wave, I guess, that's still left alive. 8 people made it in. They are Chode Stomper, Gitter77, Irish Luck, MrBillyMays, think of the one and only Greg, Only Radish, RRW Comics Boy, and Sinister Gaming. They are all the new recruits that made it here and made it inside. I hope I haven't forgotten any of the regular viewers, any of the regular commenters. If I have, you can yell at me, and I'll be sure to give you a Vault Dweller as soon as possible. But here he is. He is just standing up here on the bridge with a strange mood. He's a metalsmith. I'm pretty sure that means that he wants a blacksmith forge, and we don't have one of those. So that means he's inevitably gonna go, I think, crazy, or berserk, or at least melancholy, and get depressed and die. So I'm sorry, MrBillyMays, you've not been with us very long, but your fate is almost assured already. As soon as this idiot gets out of here, yep, I'm gonna lock these doors. That way that MrBillyMays can't get out of there, and hopefully no one else will go in there. There's just nothing I can do for you, BillyMays. I'm sorry. We'll probably also station Kelderon or some of the other guards here. I don't think he'll be able to go through forbidden doors without breaking them down. It's possible he'll break all of them down, in which case we'll have to get the rest of our troops up there. But again, it's also possible that he doesn't go crazy. So we'll just have to keep our eye on you there, MrBillyMays, and see what happens when you end up losing it. If he wanders over here, we'll have someone pull the lever and seal him off over there, and he can think about his actions. Yep, continue. You just go across that bridge. Actually, I'm sorry to do this, MrBillyMays. Someone's gonna have to pull this lever. We'll let these doors be opened here. People can go through those. Just someone go in there and seal him off. Who was it that pulled that lever? Looking for a blue... That was Baltzadalt. He's currently not in military training, but he went up there and pulled that lever. And that'll drop BillyMays into the pit there. Didn't hurt him at all, just stunned him, and he can stay over there and think about what he wants to do. And he can't harm anyone when he's over there, thankfully. More than likely, he's going to go on a rampage and destroy the trade depot there. At which point, we'll send Kelderon here, and he can take shots at him whenever he comes across. I guess it means we can unforbid these doors as well now. So I'll say for now that that's crisis averted. 6 granite, 133, early spring. BillyMays is more or less doomed. He had to have a mood for the one thing that I couldn't possibly build. And that's what happens when you have foolish demands. You sentence yourself to death. What else do we have going on? We've got this tunnel going on over here being built. Let's round out and beautify these corners a little bit. And what we'll do is once we get it all dug out, I'll probably remove the stairs here and we'll channel out these walls from up above. And we'll let the water rain down through this tunnel and fill it up. And also, on that note, I need to undo those right there so we can put doors in these holes. Once we've got this dug out, we'll smooth out this as well, and then fortify it. And then we'll put doors here that are attached to a lever, so we'll fill this up with water, pull the lever, doors will open, water will flow outside of the base, and then it'll leave a muddied floor. Once that floor is muddy, it'll start growing trees in it. I believe that's how it works. I've never actually done that before, so hopefully I'm doing it right. Gonna have to be kind of careful about that as well. Otherwise, we'll get these damn geckos jumping up and climbing up into our base. And with as many as are down there, they could easily overwhelm us. What's it say on the screen? Get through all the dead people here. Water gecko child. There's a page there. Silver geckos. I think they might be stuck in the thing too. Water geckos down there. Some water wanamingos. So there's enough creatures down there to easily rip this base a new one. With as few military troops as we've got and as poorly outfitted as they are. So let's actually start making some bone armor too. Once MrBillyMays is dead, we'll make some bone armor out of him. He won't go to waste. There's our jeweler shops. Craftsman shop. Combat knife, club, wooden BB charges, BB ammos. I'm in the right place, right? Decorate with bone, make totem, silk crafts, bone crafts, leather crafts, bone leggings. That's what we'll do. Make a bunch of those and a bunch of greaves. I think those are pants, and leggings would be covering the shins, right? Just throw some of those up there. And do the same thing here, except we'll do some gauntlets and more helms here. We'll see who our bonesmiths are. Bone carving. We have 2 people, it looks like. Flame of Dark and Gamebug Finder are our bone carvers. Let's also add a few more people to that. How about we add Lord Oblivion? You can be a bone carver. As well as Chili Tomato Noodle. Another thief out there. A Mr. Handy. He'll get away. He was right on the edge. So that's those silver geckos. There is a lot of them out there. No, that was gonna be my combat armor, you jerks. They're stealing all the good armor out there before I can get around to going and saving it. Well, that's all that's going on right now. We're waiting for poor little BillyMays here to go crazy. It's currently 15th grand at 1:33 early spring. Well, from what I can tell, it looks like people are coming over here to laugh at BillyMays and his little predicament. He's still down there in the pit. He hasn't went completely psycho yet. Real quick before he leaves this world, let's take a look at who he was. He had no friends, no family, no relatives, no pets. He was just MrBillyMays, and he worshipped a deity called Erdem Tescom Niles. Let's learn more about that. A deity most often associated with law and order, a female vault dweller. I guess it's possible he won't go completely crazy and mutilate everyone around him whenever he snaps. If he just goes melancholy and starts walking around sad, we might let him back into the base. And then he can wander around until somebody finds him dead in a bedroom somewhere. Other than that, still just smoothing things down. It's 5th slate, 133. I think where is it over here? We've got that tunnel still being dug out. They're making a little bit of progress on it. Our farmers are having some difficulty over there with the seeds. I might have to go adjust the crop rotation soon. And we got a good amount of the pets and animals thrown into this hole here. Of course, there's still a lot of them up here. But they'll get theirs whenever it comes. Maybe we'll slate them for butcher soon. I know we've got some animals set up for it. Also got people making bone armor. There's Flame of Dark there making some. Benil's dumping an item, and Hippo Man is getting ready to eat some plump helmet, I think. And Kobe's dumping an item. Just another regular day in the fortress here, nothing too exciting. No one even really knows that Billy Mays is locked in this pit. It's not like anyone's taken notice of him being missing. No one ever talked to him very regularly. Ooh, we got some migrants though. We'll put a meeting spot down here for them. Looks like we already got one. Is it still active? Yep. So we'll see if they come there. If we come there, I'll set some of them and they can tear down this wall themselves this time. I won't have anybody else do it. We'll have the migrants go over there and keep Billy Mays company for a while.